Hello Parkwood Academy, it's Miss Cashman here. I'm going to show you an experiment that you can do today at home that is based on acids and bases. So to do this experiment, you are going to be using some hot water and a sharp knife, so do make sure you get your parents' permission or that they are supervising you while you're doing this experiment. You're also going to need your sharp knife, a piece of red cabbage that you can get from the supermarket, a colander or a sieve or even a piece of kitchen roll can work for this. You also need some different sized glasses. So what I'm going to use is a larger measuring jug. I'm going to use a normal drinking glass. And then I've got some smaller glasses, which you can see here, that I've got different substances in. Now it's important that we use these smaller glasses because we only want a very small amount of the substance we're testing. And you're also going to need a kettle for some hot water. So first thing you need to do, again, make sure you've got your parents' permission, is cut up your piece of cabbage using your sharp knife. Okay, so I've sliced off a bit already and I want to cut this up even smaller, okay? Okay, make sure it's broken up into nice small pieces. You can then, once you've got it into strips, just tear it apart with your hands. And you need to place this cabbage into one of your glasses. So you don't need a massive amount because you're going to get lots of purple solution from this, which we're going to use, and that is going to be our indicator. So that's going to help us to tell whether our substances that I showed you earlier are acids or whether they are alkalis. So once you've got your cabbage in the glass, you need to now pour on your hot water. Be very careful with this and just pour in enough so that the cabbage is covered. Now, what you can see is at the moment, the water is still quite clear. So I need to leave this in this hot water for quite a while. And what I'm looking is for a purple solution, one that looks like this, which is what I've made earlier. So once you've left it for a couple of minutes and it starts to look like this dark purple colour, what you need to do then is you need to get out your colander or your sieve, or as I said, you can use a piece of kitchen roll just by laying that on the top. Now this is going to act as our filter, and what it's going to do is it's going to allow the purple solution to go through the holes, and it's going to keep our cabbage separate at the top. Okay, so you're going to pour that through, and then once you've done that, you should collect your purple solution just like I did earlier. Okay, so this is what you need to end up with. Now this is your indicator, and this is going to tell us whether the substances we're about to test are an acid or an alkali. So the substances I've chose to test, I've got vinegar, I've got some washing up liquid, and I have also got some lime juice. Okay, now 2 of these are acids and 1 is an alkali. So have a guess at what you think is the answer. And what we're going to do is we're going to use our indicator now to reveal our results. So you only need to pour a very, very small amount of this indicator into your acid and alkali. You don't want to pour loads in because, as we can see, it's purple and that will affect our results. Now, what we're hoping for is the colour of our substances to change, and if we remember our pH scale, that will let us know if it is an acid or an alkali. So you just need to add very, very small amounts. This is my lime juice that I'm starting with, and we can see that it has gone a bright pink colour. So straight away that tells me lime juice is an acid. The next one I'm going to test is my washing up liquid. So again, just pour in a very, very small amount. And what's really good is if you pour a little bit and then give it a stir. So I can see there's a bit of a colour change starting to happen, but we've still got my yellow washing liquid. So I'm going to add a little bit more. Give it a nice mix. And we can see now that this has sort of gone a blue purpley colour. Now if we remember, on the pH scale, a blue purple colour is going to be an alkali. And the last one that I've got to test is my vinegar. So again, very small amount. Give it a stir. Gonna add a little bit more. Okay, and there we go. We can see that this one has got a nice ruby red colour, telling us again that vinegar is the acid. So these are the substances I chose to test, and these are my results. Washing up liquid was an alkali, lime juice was an acid, and vinegar was an acid. But you can test pretty much any substance in your home as long as you've got your parents' permission. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to see some videos of you carrying out the practical yourself. Bye!